Changing Landscapes features Max Seisler, who is from New Orleans, and Jack Dandy, who lives in 29 Palms. Both of their work is very much specific to their experiences in those particular places. So it's dealing with, for Jack, it's dealing with his identity as a queer person in 29 Palms, in between a military testing zone and the Joshua Tree neighborhood, and he's also been organizing for environmental causes for like a really long time. So a lot of his work is bringing together that clash and talking about how all of those things are often in opposition to each other. And Max's body of work that we have today is all dealing with sort of post-Hurricane Katrina, and is both a historic archive project and also sort of his personal responses to his experience living there with all of the demolitions and the devastation and poverty aftermath.
I have actually two different bodies of work here. One, Loveful of Life, which is about what I call queer romantic love, and the second group following right after that called The Plan, Claims of Territory in the High Desert. For me, they are two different landscapes, because I don't live here in the city. I live in the desert, in the high desert, and it's in a little town next to a giant marine base and next to a national park. It is such a different world than here, where I used to live so many years ago. So, obviously, Loveful of Life, romantic love, queer, very genderqueer, that's a part of my life, that's a part of me. The life that I live in the desert for the last 15 years, I do a lot of environmental activism, community activism. It takes up a lot of my life, a lot of my focus. And they're both part of my world, and I had the experience of showing Loveful of Life, which is queer work in the desert. It was a little scary and a little feeling like people aren't going to understand, and I'm not even sure I want to explain it to them. Then, when I did the work about the desert and showed it to my community there, those people really understood it so thoroughly. It's so based in that place. So when I was bringing that work up here, I was feeling like, oh my, people up there aren't going to have any idea what this is about. And so these are two worlds that are both of my worlds. And I was very glad that Eddie Joseph suggested this particular title and this particular theme for the show, because I was feeling very uneasy inside trying to reconcile these two bodies of work. And this show just gave me the opportunity to put them together and say, this is me, both of these are me, and somehow we're going to have to live with them. Me and you. Everybody is going to have to learn to live with them, because this is who we are. As queer people, we don't just have, our genitals or whatever, or the people that our heart loves, but there's also places that we love and the other communities that we have.